Hello, and welcome either to or back to my channel. Today is another unscripted rambles and tapping sounds. So, I'm part of a Monster Hunter old school Discord, a community for private servers for the PS2 games. And there's this one particular member there that I think I do get along with them well. We're on good terms. We speak cordially with one another and we'll go on hunts together. But the other day, we had a discussion. I don't think either of us were rude. But it was, it's definitely a memorable interaction for me. So, until this point, I had been used to this person sharing some pretty spicy takes, like saying that heavy bowgun is weak and people shouldn't use it because it's too low DPS and your hunts will take too long, which, I mean, for those of you who may not play Monster Hunter, it's heavy bowgun is pretty much, since the beginning, consistently been one of the highest performing weapons in pretty much every game. So, but you know, that's just like a video game take, whatever. People can be, well, wrong about video games, and it's whatever. But the other day, they hit me with a especially spicy take. So, I had shared that throughout the day, usually, if I'm gonna snack, it'll be on either fruits and vegetables or yogurt or some such. And they decided to inform me that fruits are the same nutritional benefit as like just candy. Which, I mean, I know that fruits contain like quite a bit of sugar, but I also understand that they're not going to be strictly sugar. I specifically will often eat a lot of oranges, and I believe those are known to contain a fair portion of vitamin C. And furthermore, this person informed me that vegetables will kill you, and this, I had to ask them more about this one, and so I would repeat back to them what they told me, but summarized, and to ask them for confirmation that this is their perspective, or this is what they were trying to tell me. And when I did this, they said I was being disingenuous, and I was getting triggered, and that they wouldn't fall for my Jedi mind tricks. Now, mind you, I would simply reformulate what they said into a sort of TLDR and ask them if that's what they meant. I don't think I did this in like a rude fashion, but anyhow. Yeah, they proceeded to link me a blog post about why vegetables will kill you, and I asked them if they had any peer-reviewed articles, and they sent me one, and that article, the peer-reviewed study, concerned uncooked rutabaga containing components that may have a connection to an enlarged thyroid, but that rutabaga itself, the researchers concluded, was very unlikely to be related. And I told them this, the person that I was discussing with on Discord. I said, this is what the abstract says in the study. I asked, this is, so you're concluding that this means that vegetables will kill you? And, they said, well, it's not unlikely. They said it's scientifically proven. And I'm like, but then why did you send me this particular article, that doesn't really back up your claim? But, I didn't say that. I didn't press the issue. And they told me, yeah, if you eat leafy greens especially, then that'll cause you to get kidney stones, and then you will die. And I mean, I have to admit, I don't know anything about that, but I don't know, that sounds like quite a leap, that if you eat, like, any leafy greens, you'll then get kidney stones and then die? That seems like... I don't know, that sounds like quite the leap. And they really mean any, because I told them. They were like, well, there's these components in the vegetables that, they can cause you these health problems, and that disqualifies them from being healthy. And I told them, well, I mean, you can unbalance your electrolytes and get water poisoning as well. So does that disqualify water from being healthy? And they said, no, that's not a good example because, you have to drink a lot of water to do that. And so, I have to conclude that they mean that you can eat a normal amount of vegetables and then die. Which, I imagine that there would be, cases of allergens being quite unhealthy for certain persons, but I feel like it's a pretty big claim to say that eating any vegetables at all will kill everyone. Like, whoa. Then how is there anyone left? But, I didn't push it. I told them that, they could be free to eat their diet as they please. They said that they get their vitamins by eating herbivorous animals' livers, and, I'm not a nutritionist. I have no idea if that's valid or not, but, fair enough. They seem to be doing fine. So I told them, pop off. And I'd like to stress that we're on good terms. Like this person and I, we get along. This interaction just stood out to me. It's particularly memorable. If you have any funny or related stories, or even just memorable things that happened recently, feel free to let me know about them. I'd be happy to read about them in the comments. I hope you've all been doing very well. And whether or not that's the case, I hope you've been at least getting along fine, and hope that things will go very well for you. In other words, peace be with you, and may you be greatly blessed with loving kindness. That'll be all for today's video. See you next time.